So we're here today to talk a bit about 5GAS, a European project, and we have with us the coordinator, Hélio Simeão from Ubiwhere. So Hélio, let's talk a bit about 5GAS. So what exactly is 5GAS, and what can you tell us about it? Why is it important?
First of all, thank you, Anna. Thank you, everyone, for being here. So basically, what is 5G as a service, or as we call it, 5GAS? So before I go into that, I'd like to go a little bit in the context. So as you probably all know, a fifth generation of the radio technology is being rolled out. It has its challenges. So basically, mobile network operators are facing, let's say, decreasing margins. The price per gigabyte is being cheaper and cheaper every year. And with this comes also a lot of challenges in terms of infrastructure, right? So radio equipment, antennas, and so on that needs to be installed. It needs to have infrastructure for it to be deployed, and this is a costly, basically, deployment that the MNOs are supporting. But of course, if on the revenue side the revenue is shrinking, then the cost needs to somehow shrink as well. Otherwise, of course, business might not be as viable. Having this in mind, you have 5G as a service, or 5GAS. We envision that we can solve this problem through a decentralized marketplace where, in essence, we can help MNOs and tower companies, TowerCos, to have a platform that they can basically reuse, or let's say resell, their already existing infrastructure. So this is the main challenge, or one of the challenges that the 5G as a service proposes to address. Another one is to help MNOs and service providers to have a more tailored, through supporting 5G slicing or network slicing, to have a more tailored service, let's say, offer. So this is what 5G as a service in terms of motivations. We want to address the costs of the rollout of the infrastructure, but also help service providers to give a more tailored offer, for example, to verticals such as the energy vertical, which we have partnered in the 5G as a service consortium.
Thank you, Hélio. So you mentioned a decentralized marketplace. So what does decentralized mean, and why is it important in this context?
So decentralized, basically, we have, or 5GAS proposes a new way to do business, or for the companies to conduct business. So via distributed ledger technologies, or so-called blockchain, and smart contracts, we can have the business agreements, let's say, inserted in the contracts. And both parties know that whatever terms they agree on, it will be fulfilled, it will be, let's say, carved in stone, and they, without having the need of a third-party authority, they can be, let's say, in a trustless environment where basically they know that if they purchase this service and whatever happens to the service can fail, can degrade, we can insert SLAs, or service level agreements, and they can know beforehand what will happen once they purchase a specific service. So this is something that the blockchain can bring, which is basically this notion of, okay, I do know if I subscribe to this service, I can know beforehand what will happen, how much I will pay, and so on.
Okay, so to finalize this first interview about 5GAS, I think everyone wants to understand what is marketplace, what can be done with this marketplace, and who is the target market, who are the target audiences of this marketplace.
Great question. Thank you, Anna. So as I said, this with the interaction that we have with the blockchain, so also to discover the services, the discovery, let's say, and a service could be either like a 5G network slice, or, for example, an infrastructure that its TowerCo can rent. So in essence, this we want to basically support, or make sure that this novel way of advertising services can be done, and our target audience basically can be TowerCos, but essentially, and right now, we want to help MNOs and service providers. I strongly recommend people to check the website and to contact with us, because we have, from several partners, we integrate different solutions to make sure that we translate business requirements from, let's say, a vertical customer, and we tailor-made. We have a way, let's say, to orchestrate and to create a tailor-made network slice for that service. So MNOs looking at this and service providers we love to collaborate with you to make sure that you can study with us a new approach, let's say, to offer more differentiated services. As of today, especially MNOs, you have limited, let's say, it's either gigabytes and pretty much it. But the idea is that we can help them to translate business requirements into, let's say, an end-to-end network slice.
Okay, Hélio, thank you very much. This was our first conversation. I will invite everyone to be attentive and pay attention to the next two ones we will also be recording, and to also visit the website, contact the people and the project, and also coming soon paper regarding 5G. So pay attention, and we invite you to visit the website once again. Thank you, Hélio, and
Thank you.
we'll talk tomorrow.
Indeed.